Hello everyone. Welcome to Internews. Have you heard about missiles that fly at speeds far above the speed of sound? Today we bring you the latest from Trump, the United States, and a new air defense dome that will cover the entire country, and perhaps Canada. What does the United States fear? What has happened that they are reporting about this defense system? It seems that the balance of power in the world is shifting, and China is becoming a real headache for the United States. And it's not just from an economic point of view that China is competing with Trump and his tariff war. Now the Chinese also have weapons perhaps more advanced than those of the Americans. Have you heard about missiles traveling at Mach 6? That's much faster than the speed of sound. Imagine, they could travel at over 7,000 kilometers per hour. Could the US anti-aircraft system stop them? Perhaps this has led the United States to consider increasing its security. But what is this dome? You're probably aware of the recent wars. First and foremost, the one between Russia and Ukraine. It's been a long time since there was any progress. With sophisticated weapons, rockets, missiles, and drones. And then there's Israel's war in Palestine. And that's where Israel's missile dome comes into play, preventing any air threat from reaching its cities. Could the United States build a missile defense system similar to Israel's famous Iron Dome? A recent proposal has brought this issue to the fore, raising questions about the country's threats and defense strategy. This is a complex response to a changing global landscape. Missile defense seeks to protect an area by intercepting enemy projectiles before they reach their target. It is a crucial layer of national security for many countries. The technology varies greatly depending on the type of threat. From short-range rockets to intercontinental ballistic missiles, each projectile requires a specific interception solution. Systems are designed to operate in different phases of the missile's flight. For example, Israel developed the Iron Dome to counter short-range rockets and artillery shells. It has proven highly effective in intercepting thousands of threats. Its success is based on rapid detection and precise interception of incoming projectiles. This system protects populated and strategic areas from constant attacks. Its effectiveness has been a model for defense against short and medium-range threats. It is a system designed for a very specific geographic and threat context. But this is where new technologies come in. Can this dome stop China's famous hypersonic missiles? A few days ago, in the war between India and Pakistan, this type of missile, launched by Pakistan, completely destroyed India's defenses, equipped with modern Russian anti-missile systems, which had cost $1.5 billion. Could this be linked to Trump's proposal for a new missile dome in the United States? Recently, the construction of a large-scale air defense system has been proposed. Inspired by Israel's Iron Dome, it has been dubbed the Golden Dome. This proposal seeks to create an advanced defense layer for the U.S. homeland. The idea is to intercept a broader range of threats than those Israel faces. Ballistic and hypersonic missiles are mentioned as key targets, including those launched from space. It's a response to the evolving military capabilities of potential adversaries. The global threat landscape has changed dramatically in recent years. Several countries have developed or are developing advanced missiles. This includes ballistic missiles with increased range and maneuverability. Also of concern is the development of hypersonic missiles. These projectiles travel at extremely high speeds and are difficult to detect and intercept. Current defense systems have limitations in the face of these new threats. The Chinese already have these missiles, and the US military is developing even faster missiles, capable of reaching speeds of over 10,000 kilometers per hour. That's a speed of 8 Mach. Furthermore, new missiles, which can change their trajectory, pose a huge challenge to current anti-missile systems. The United States already has missile defense systems. The Ground-Based Midcourse Defense, GMD, protects against intercontinental ballistic missiles. Meanwhile, TAD and Patriot systems defend against short-dash, medium-dash, and intermediate-range missiles. However, these systems have specific roles and do not cover all possible threats. There is no unified dome that protects the entire territory against multiple types of missiles simultaneously. This shield seeks to fill the existing gap. The Gold Dome proposal is ambitious in scale and cost. Its construction is estimated to cost $125 billion. It is projected to be operational by 2029. This cost reflects the complexity of protecting a territory as vast as the United States. It involves a massive network of sensors, interceptors, and command and control systems. It would be one of the largest defense investments in recent history. It's crucial to understand that the Golden Dome wouldn't simply be an enlarged version of the Iron Dome. Israel's Iron Dome is designed for small-area, short-range threats. The proposed U.S. system is meant to cover a continent. Furthermore, it must intercept missiles with much greater range and speed. The technical challenges are exponentially greater. It would require completely different interceptors and radars than those used by Israel. Building a defense system on this scale presents enormous technical challenges. Detecting and tracking hypersonic missiles is particularly difficult. It requires a complex integration of multiple technologies. The logistics of deploying and maintaining hundreds or thousands of interceptors are monumental. Coordination between different military branches and agencies would be essential. System reliability under real-world attack is a key concern. The proposal comes at a time of rising geopolitical tensions. Countries like China, Russia, and North Korea are expanding their missile arsenals. A robust defense system could deter attacks. It could also alter the global strategic balance. Some argue that an impenetrable defense system could encourage a country to launch a first strike. Others argue that it is purely defensive and stabilizing. Defense experts often speak of a layered defense. This means having multiple systems designed to intercept missiles in different phases of their flight. A ballistic missile has a boost phase, a mid-flight phase, and a terminal phase. Current U.S. systems operate in different layers. GMD is used in the mid-range, TAD, and Patriot are used in the terminal phase. A Golden Dome could complement or integrate these layers, creating a more robust defense. A proposal of this magnitude will inevitably generate intense political debate. The $125 billion cost is a major point of contention. The actual effectiveness of the system is another concern. There will also be a debate about defense spending priorities. Is this the best way to invest resources to protect the country? Public opinion and experts will play important roles in this discussion. Although the proposal is inspired by the success of Iron Dome, the U.S. needs are different. Israel faces constant rocket threats from nearby territories. The U.S. is concerned about long-range missiles launched from thousands of kilometers away. The technology and strategy required for the Golden Dome would be much more complex. It's not a simple copy, but a conceptual adaptation to a different scale and type of threat. It's inspired by the idea of wide-area defense. The Golden Dome proposal is an indication of where missile defense is headed. The proliferation of advanced missiles is forcing countries to rethink their strategies. The speed and maneuverability of hypersonic missiles are a particular challenge. Investment in new detection and interception technologies is crucial. Space-based systems, artificial intelligence, and new forms of energy could be part of the future. The race between offensive and defensive missiles continues. The proposal to build a Golden Dome in the United States, inspired by Israel's Iron Dome, is not motivated by emotional reasons. It is a strategic response to evolving global threats, particularly ballistic and hypersonic missiles. It entails massive costs and significant technical challenges. It is an ambitious idea that seeks to create a more robust, layered defense for the U.S. homeland. Stay informed about this crucial development in global defense. Subscribe to our channel for in-depth analysis. Leave your comments and questions below. Share this video so more people understand the complexity of this proposal.